Welcome back to the Revolutions in Sound channel, where we cover over 100 years of innovation in recorded sound. This time, a recording from nearly 40 years ago, when I was reporting at BBC Radio 2. Among the daily treadmill of reporting duties covering stories about political corruption, council meetings and road traffic accidents, this interview came as a real joy. I was commissioned to report on a pop and rock memorabilia sale at Phillips Auction Rooms in the heart of London. These were early days for pop auctions, and coming under the hammer at this one was a demo tape featuring an unreleased Beatles track. The tape had been given to Peter Sellers by John Lennon, and also in the sale was a rare copy of the first Beatles LP, Please Please Me. But not just any Please Please Me LP, but a rare stereo first pressing with the Parlophone black label and gold stars.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But my original tape was hiding a big secret. One of the people I interviewed at the auction house all those years ago was Andrew Milton. Andrew now runs a YouTube channel that has over 110,000 subscribers.
Hi, I'm Andrew from Parlogram.
I've been in touch with Andrew, and with his blessing, here is the complete report. First broadcast on BBC Radio 2 on Tuesday, the 30th of August, 1988.
One of the most frequent questions we've been asked whilst working on these centenary programmes is, what's the best way of selling a record collection? Could it be that an auction is the best answer? Well, Jeff Link has been finding out.
Showing on the right, lot 371, The Beatles, Please Please Me.
Under the Hammer is an LP which has sold in its millions, but this copy is special. Apart from being stereo, what makes this LP worth hundreds of pounds has nothing to do with the music. It's the colour of the printing on the label that matters. Andrew Milton from the auctioneers Phillips certainly knows what he's looking for.
In 1963, when the Beatles' Please Please Me album was released, Parlophone were going through a change of label design, from the gold and black to the yellow and black label. The valuable one is the one with the black label, the gold lettering, and gold stars around the top rim.
£260, I'm bid here, 260, 280, 300. At 320, 340, 360, fresh place, 380, 400. 400 now on the right, and 20. 440, 460, 480, 500, £500 at the back on the left, selling for £500 now. Any advance? £500. Sold at 500.
Just before you rush off to look under the stairs to see if your copy of Please Please Me has gold stars on the label, let's find out from Andrew Milton what other records are likely to sell well at auction.
Special pressings, for instance, acetate records which were made for the artists to listen to their work immediately after they've recorded it. They weren't released in the shops. We sold a record in April, which was the Rolling Stones' first ever recording. They did it at a studio in London in 1962, which sold for £6,000, and as far as I know, that is the most valuable record that has been sold anywhere at auction in the world.
Collectors are also willing to pay high prices for certain 78s.
The valuable ones are the very early one-sided ones, the turn of the century, by artists like Dame Nellie Melba and Caruso.
One of Caruso's rarest recordings on a Blue Zone of Fame. But what should we do with a pile of 78s on the more common labels?
A lot of the time we advise people to hang on to them, because at the moment a lot of collectors aren't after those specific recordings if they're not by known artists. So we advise people to really to hang on to those sort of things, because as time goes on, they will appreciate and value.
Thank you, Andrew, for the interview all those years ago, and keep up the good work on your Beatles YouTube channel. For anyone not already subscribed, I'll put a link in the description.